right, guys, let me get the link shared and we'll get rolling. All right, let's get going. I'm gonna keep the mixers for the value mixers anywhere in that we'll go 40 I don't know, 45 to like $60 range, kind of where we're at right now. With the under wraps, it's always going to be probably on the higher end of that scale, just because the under wraps is a little bit expensive. Signed authentic memorabilia is pricey. For anybody that doesn't collect memorabilia, but what I will say is, whoever gets the jersey is already ahead of the game, no matter what, in any of the randoms. So it's like one guy's always winning, no matter what, and then the cards will decide if anybody else gets a big dub or not. Tonight we obviously have 2020 Bowman Draft Asia edition, and then we're going to have the Asia edition of 22. All this means is pretty much in Asia, they don't consume products the same way that we do in America. America, we like everything bigger and better. Not necessarily means that it's better or not, but in Asia, they prefer smaller boxes. Even with Pokemon, they do the same thing. Like, their booster boxes are like half the size and half the price. Same concept. You're getting pretty much a third of what a typical, at the time, was jumbo box, but now their hobby boxes are. Still has autographs, still has some Asia exclusives, which are actually called which are just Mojos. 2 Topps Logofractors, Topps debut. I found a case of Stadium Club compact, and then we're going to have Leaf Trinity 2023. So that's what we're rolling with today. We will start off with the Logofractor, since there's 2 of them. Whoever has the Dodgers and the Yankees, being that I'm sending everything off to get down to Texas on Wednesday, maybe Thursday, because I know I'll get there Saturday. But either way, I will still take if you hit any of the Ohtani or Judge, give you the credit, as they're essentially expired and now like $2 cards. Hey, how you doing, Steve? Teamless on the right, overhead cameras in the bottom left-hand corner, as always. We'll have another value mixer, something similar tomorrow. This is obviously just base cards in these 5 packs. Good luck to everybody. We got Nick Lofton, Torkelson, Kerry Carpenter. Oh, I mean, I do have the under wraps too. Let's say it's just a giant-ass box, so there's no way to like display it. We have Patrick Bailey, J.P. Crawford, Hartwig, Furman, Jones, Jimenez, Castellanos, A.J. Smith, Sauver, Wu, Rendon, Lewis, Stanton, Westberg, Gunnar Henderson, Olsen, Ruiz, Yelich, Quinn Priester, Curtis Mead, Bo Naylor, Chris Sale, and Josh Jung. No, I mean, I have ammonia, so not for a while. Francisco Lindor, Rizzo, Willer, Abreu, Winans, and Emerson Hancock to the Mariners, 34 out of 50. So I'll probably have it for like another week and a half. Maybe a little bit less. We'll see what happens. See how quickly the antibiotics work. We have Machado, Seager, Austin Riley. Nice Jordan Lawler. 93 out of 99 on the green logo. Does have a print line on it, but going to Brian Cox nonetheless. His dog would be proud of him. We have Bo Bichette, 21 out of 99 to the Blue Jays. That's going to go to Evan. We do have a baseball pick your team open right now. We'll do 2020 draft. This has PCAs in a Mets uniform. Kierstad was part of this draft. Torkelson was the first overall pick. Obviously, Max Meyer, the cover boy. Jordan Walker ended up being the big chase. So we'll see what we can do here. I'm not going to read through the entire paper, but the paper will ship. We have Jackson Rutledge, Jimenez, we have Ciani, Hunter Bishop, George Kirby, Goss, Ian Seymour, Coffey, and then the 2020 Robert Hassel, a.k.a. Slim Shady. We have Encarnacion, Calabrese, Wogu, Groom, C.J. Abrams. We have Alec Thomas, O'Neal Cruz. We have Asa Lacy. And then we got Keith Colt. For the Tigers. Nice hit there. This is not Colt Keith. This is actually Keith Colt. I'm pretty sure they messed up his card. That's why I was so confused. I was like, why is the man's first name and his last name slot there? It's actually this is that end up turning a nice box right here. This is a big card too. 73 out of 99, Jordan Walker. Pretty decent centering too for 2020 on the paper. Going to the Cards and Evan. I have Nick Lodolo, Ed Howard, Casey Schmidt on the Mojo, Polkovich, Cole Henry, Nick Lofton, Patrick Bailey. We have Isbell, and the franchise futures Fulton and Meyer, which Dax Fulton has never really developed the way he's supposed to. A couple of arm injuries and then got shelled after he came back from his injuries. Never helps anybody progress in the minors. Daniel Espino, Cole Henry, Anthony Volpe, Espino again, Sweeney, Groshans, Ramos, Nicholas, and then we got Jordan Adams. See him a lot as a rookie. 193 out of 250 on the purple. It's going to go to the Angels. And Charlie Resnake on the prospect card. Overall, it's a pretty good box. Get the Keith Colt photo variation. No, just name variation. Nice Colt Keith for the Tigers. Obviously, the Jordan Walker green paper, too, is pretty big. It's in this compact box at Stadium Club. Stadium Club this year went bonkers, man. I hope they don't up the price of it for next year, because I don't really think it's like I don't think where it's at right now is the price point Stadium Club should ever be at. But people don't like to break it, so I should be able to get a lot of cases like I did this year. So. Because it is so much sorting. Takes a long time. Those big breakers only like to break, you know, Breakers Delight with 6 cards in it. Don't have to ship anything or sort anything. Half of them just keep the base or throw it away. We're going to have Bogarts, Ryan, Cal Ripken, Real Amuto. Kierstad, we have Bobby Witt Jr. on the Refractor. Lawrence Butler on the red, Tony Gwynn. Webb, Altuve, Bo Jackson, and Kyle Schwarber. Johnny Bench, Strider. Yogi Berra on the purple. That's going to be a 52 out of 75 for the Yankees. And that's going to go to Chris Bober in his first break. Welcome to the group, Chris. Appreciate you, buddy. Nice Yogi Berra. Probably the most underrated catcher in the history of baseball. We have Nolan Jones, green. Snell, Pena. Eddie Murray, Veritek. We have Chris Bryant on the Stadium Club green chrome, which is like a hobby exclusive. The Rockies, Nick Lofton on the red. Reggie Jackson, Brett. Jackson again, Fisk. I was just making sure that Bo Jackson earlier wasn't an image variation just because it was flipped. We have Yastrzemski, Tucker, Aaron Judge, Ernie Banks, Perez, Alvarez, India, Tatis Jr., Abreu, Palmer, Wheeler, Encarnacion on the black, Kerry Carpenter, Rojas, David Ortiz, Witt Jr., Marco Luciano, Ryan Mountcastle, 32 out of 75 for the Orioles. So I go to Charlie for a snake. Got Jackson Holiday, Tony Gwynn, Jung-Hoo Lee, Verlander, Steer, Musgrove, Bregman, Mullins. We have Gray Kessinger for the Astros. Base autograph. That's going to go to Daniel Dooley. J.P. Crawford on the black and white for the Mariners. Blaze Alexander, Mountcastle, Cruz, Boggs, Perez, Matos, Corey Seager, Marcus Stroman, and Cal Ripken for the Orioles. And that's going to be the Stadium Club. Swing it back around here to the Topps Logofractor. Should say Topps Chrome Logofractor. We got Jackson, Merrill, Lopez, Anderson, Julian Yastrzemski, Pereira, Raggins, Outman, Lowe, Contreras, Rafaela, Lopez, McMahon, Altuve, Gray, Wynn, Uribe, Votto, Langeliers, Conforto, Sheehan, Devers, Suzuki, Correa, and Jake Berger. We have Anthony Volpe, Pete Alonso, Canario, Rojas, And Francisco Alvarez on the green. 90 out of 99 of the Mets. That's going to go to Austin Fishback. We have Randy Arozarena, Justin Steele, Matos. Jordan Lawler and Eddie Rodriguez for the Pirates. 22 out of 199. It's going to go to Charlie Hand and the Pirates. The color right there. Man, Charlie Hand really lucked out in his two teams, huh? All right, let's do pro debut first. Pro debut jumbo. I have Kate Cooler, De Los Santos, Nevins, Rincones, Alderman, Blas, Bennett, Hickey, Cruz, Williams, Davis, Wilkin, Guanapa, Shaw. We have Dominic Keegan, 50 out of 50 on the autograph. And he's going to the Tampa Bay Rays on the gold. The Hot Rods. That's going to go to Will Smith. We have Max Clark, Gabriel Rincones. Go to the Philadelphia Phillies. On the Fuchsia, 146 out of 199. We have Loader, Jackson Holiday, Batundi, Tay Pete, De La Cruz, Mac Horvath, Ledbetter, Thomas, Forrester, Crawford, Rodden, Keener, Bauman. Got Torrin, Diaz, Castro, Keegan, McGarry, Schultz, Vargas, Ganal, Campbell, Paul Skeens, Heroes of the Diamond. And Sebastian Walcott, who's been way up, flew way up the list. We have Mac Anderson, Jet Williams, Magari, Aiden Miller, Jacob Gonzalez, Celestin, Sim, Kanaki, Sugastay, Barofrin, Dano, Jorge, Bush Jr., Kiro, Santana, Emerson, Bonilla, Celestin, Salas, Paul Skeens. We have Cade Horton, which is going to the Chicago Bears. Chicago Cubs. Going to Michael Klein. My bad. Chicago Bears. Felix Hernandez. 50 out of 175 on the Braylon Tavera. And for the Orioles, we have Sanchez, Laverde, Gomez, Jackson Churio, and Christian Campbell. I have Carlos De La Cruz, 61 out of 75 for the Fighting Phils. Let's go to the Philadelphia Phillies. Fabian, Namala, Baez, Jorge Picnicni, Gilbert, Beck, Boyd, Zanatello, Anderson, Barco, Lara, Basalo, Lombard Jr. I have Max Anderson for the Tigers. 58 out of 150 on the blue. Then we're going to get an 82 out of 99, Samuel Basalo. Nice hit there. A Bowie Bay Sox. Going to the Orioles and Charlie Snake. Have the Jackson Churio Road to the Show. Martinez, Boyd, Messick, Cox, Bonilla. Bradfield Jr. We have Basalo on the X-Fractor. Rushing, Coffee, Ferris, Frias, Cuvas, Bashirs, Cunningham, De Los Santos, Sanchez, Bradfield Jr., Walcott, Loader, Holiday, Lee, Cole Young, Emmanuel, Torero. That's going to go to the Pirates on the base autograph. We have Dylan Cruz on the Heroes of the Diamond. Brandon Winnicor, 31 out of 175 for the Twins. Go to Sean Garner. Sebastian Walcott, Ethan Salas, Walker Jenkins, Lee, Kendall George, Jackson Churio on the blue, 136 out of 150. Milwaukee Brewers. Go to Peter Lopez on the Churio. Burns, Bolt, Sullivan, Gordon, Arias, Sabalos, Levinson, Roccaforte, Jaworski, Waldrop, Head, George, Tidwell, Wiggins, Fisher, Bryce Eltridge, Scott Rowland, Vargas, Carrig, Barco, Figueroa, Ballesteros, Colin Huck, and then we're going to have Caden Wallace, 46 out of 50. It's going to go to the Royals on the gold. Assuming it wasn't traded. Yeah, not traded. The Royals are Charlie Snake. In the 2022 Bowman draft, this was Elijah Green, Jackson Holiday. For two of the bigger chases here. We have Mason Barnett, Rojas, Valerio, Juan, Prieto, Prelip, Baker, Dunhurst, and then Carson Williams on the blue for the Rays. 140 out of 150. And Rob, I still have no clue where. I mean, Ellie's not hiding in these packs. But could be hiding in the... Got a little chance of P. Rose, too, in the Leaf. No paper there. Should say no paper hits. We're going to have Noel, Fakiro, Cutter Coffee, Triantos, Barnett, Artiga, Ben Joyce. We're going to have Bennett and Elijah Green. And then we got Justin Campbell on the Refractor. 124 out of 499. Going to the Guardians. Go to Ruben Valdez. Have Rossman Verdugo. Sky Blue, it's going to be 176 out of 499. Sky Blue paper. I have Drew Baker, Barrera, Dylan Ray Melton, Khalil Watson, Ritter, Rafaela, Ben Brown Jr. Some more paper on the back end. We're going to have Artiga, Salas, Hendrick, Walter Ford, Noel, Savala, Cole Phillips, Jace Jung, and then Jace Jung again on the Invicta. And that's going to be 2021 Bowman draft. I think Justin Campbell's ready to come up this year, isn't he? Well, the Guardians always develop their pitchers pretty well. All right, let's get rolling into this. Leaf Trinity, a lot of people's favorite Leaf product for baseball that comes out every year. We're going to start off with Seiya Suzuki. 8 out of 15 on the red. And go to the Cubs, having a nice little break, going to Michael Klein. Have Walker Martin on the clear, 9 out of 10 on the purple. That's going to the Giants. And we have Sammy Stafura going to the Reds, 91 out of 99 on the clear. Have Rainer Arias, Black Donuts, 2 out of 2 on the steel. Going to the Giants and Steven Borges. Nice Arias there, one of their top guys. We're going to have the dual auto, 8 out of 25. Blade Tidwell and Luis Angel Acuna on the duos. Nice little Mets hit. Going to Austin Fishback. And then we're going to have the sick patch here. 67 out of 99, Leonardo Bernal. Cardinals catching prospect. That's going to go to Evan. And the cards. That's going to be all the baseball cards. Everybody still has a chance if you haven't hit anything on the jersey here. Let me clear off the space. Try to do this in as much limited space as possible. Or does it not just slide off like the basketball one does? I'll rip it off then. Sorry, the basketball one like slid off. I thought it was going to slide off too. All right. I'm trying to do this on the overhead compared to, obviously, we don't have a ton of space. All right. Oh. Gonna be a little bit of a Hall of Famer here. Well, not a little bit. He is a Hall of Famer. We can get ourselves a retro throwback Steve Carlton. Little. That's sick. I don't know if Chris is in here watching or not. I'm not the best folder, so I'm going to try to unfold it as gently as possible. But it's the retro throwback. Like, you guys can see that Mitchell and Ness authentic jersey. Still has, look. This is why I like the Fanatics Underwraps. If you look at the tag, it's Mitchell and Ness. It's a $300 jersey. I mean, just the jersey itself before Steve Carlton signs it. What's the Phillies throwback? If Chris wants me to unwrap it more, I can. I don't want to unfold it, I should say. I don't want to unfold it more than I have to, just because we obviously have to ship it. But yeah, sick. Steve Carlton on that throwback Phillies that everybody loves. Yeah, dude, this is sick. I was going to say, this is like the basketball jersey I was impressed with. I didn't think they'd throw like a Mitchell and S like. But yeah, like I said, we're going to have jerseys in a lot of the value mixers now. That's why I asked if you guys wanted me to order some. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be the jersey hit. Chris, if you want me to unfold it and take like a full photo or whatever for you, by all means, I can. Nice hit, buddy. Somebody tag Mike McGarity so he can be jelly. Super sick hit right there. Make sure it comes with the authentication card. Let's get rolling into a recap of the cards as I knock the camera a little bit. We have Sammy Stafura, Walker Martin, Verdugo on the sky blue. Oh my God. Carson Williams on the blue. Caden Wallace on the gold. Jackson Churi on the blue. Winnicor for the Twins. We have Basalo on the base. Sox on the X-Fractor. Max Anderson on the blue. The Aqua de la Cruz. Tavera. Rincones Jr. on the fuchsia. J.P. Crawford on the black and white. Chris Bryant on the green and Jordan Adams on the purple. We have Acuna and Tidwell on the duos autograph. Also, just so anybody knows, I will be on Fanatics Live after this. Trying to fill up a few breaks since we don't have anything else breaking tonight. My master, a.k.a. Fanatics, has said we need to push a little bit harder on Fanatics Live to get cooler stuff, so I guess that's what we'll do. We have Rainer. I guess you got to play the game sometimes. We have Rainer Rios out of 2. We have Justin Campbell on the refractor. Suzuki on the red out of 15. Alvarez on the green logo. Berra on the purple. Eddie Rodriguez on the aqua. We have Basalo on the autograph out of 99. We have Walker on the green paper. Torrero on the autograph. Mountcastle on the purple. Keith Colt, a.k.a. Colt Keith, on his first. I didn't realize he was a 5th rounder. Bro, this literally says Up close. Plan to attend Arizona State. Volunteered on behalf of Loaves and Fishes Food Pantry. Fuck. We have Cade Horton, Emerson Hancock, Kessinger, Bichette on the green. We have Jordan Lawler on the green logo. That's actually a really nice hit, too, for the Diamondbacks. Then we have Keegan on the hot rods, and then Bernard for the Cardinals on the patch auto. And just for anybody that just forwarded a recap, I'm not going to take it back out of the bag, but there's a Steve Carlton Phillies jersey in there. Going to for Chris. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all, as always. I'm assuming you guys like the jerseys. Obviously, it's not going to be Steve Carlton every time. There's a lot of active guys on the jersey list. I'll post it. I'll try to post it in the next couple mixers so you guys can see what the list looks like for the jerseys. But that is the quality, and I think that's not even like a top-end tier one. Like, that's not an Ohtani. That's not a Mookie Betts, or like Betts' stuff, because he's been signing a lot of sales for. I think Betts is in the checklist. But it's not a Skeens. It's not an Ellie. Like, Steve Carlton's a dope-ass Hall of Famer. What makes it even more special is that damn powder blue jersey. But that's like a mid-tier jersey right there. That's not even one of the high-end ones. Like, one of the high-end players, I should say. So, there's a lot of potential in the jerseys. I like to collect memorabilia. I just know that card guys and memorabilia guys don't always mesh or cross over necessarily. But I appreciate you guys as always. You guys have a good night. Be safe. I will hopefully catch y'all either Fanatics Live. We're going live on there at 11 p.m. if you want to hang out. If not, it's fine. No pressure to ever go on Fanatics Live. I'll just let you guys know if you wanted to hang out or you were bored tonight or working or whatever else, that I'll be live there. But I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night. Be safe. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. And if the other mixer does fill up, like I'd probably hop off Fanatics Live, run that, and then go back on Fanatics Live. But appreciate y'all as always. See you guys either tomorrow or later, a little bit later tonight on Fanatics Live. Have a good night and be safe.